Women are so hilarious. They leave a man who is going to make them a wife to go to a man who makes them a single parent. Now, I came across this post by someone, and I saw similar posts by different other people, and it caught my attention. Wait, why are we focusing on this? Um, the lady who's leaving one person to go to another person, because here I think we are just looking at the wrong things all totally kabisa, totally we are looking at the wrong things, because the main focus here should be on the person who has left the lady as a single parent, because the lady did nothing but just to loved. She loved wholeheartedly. She knew that she was hoping for a future. She was hoping for, a good bringing up of a family. She thought that she's gonna put things. Everyone hopes for the best, and the main issue should be on the person who has given up too quickly, or when it's too soon, or for whatever reasons. Look, I'm not refuting the fact that we are having some of us who would leave someone who loves them genuinely and wholeheartedly to go to another person because they have money, or because they have something to offer, or for not good reasons. I mean, not genuine reasons when doing that. But we are also forgetting that there is this other lot of girls who would totally not feel anything for this person, totally, and she has found love elsewhere. She has loved somewhere else, and look, no one is an angel. She would not tell whether this person is going to make a
Uh-oh.
husband or a bad father, or she is not able to tell that. I mean, you cannot she cannot see the future. She cannot really, like, how do you say it? She's not a prophet. She cannot tell whether this person is going to disappoint her or not. Now it just happens. If it happens, that should not be the problem of the lady. All right, because ideally it was not her choosing that I want to go this direction because I want to become a single parent, or like because I want to be left alone with the kid to bring up. I think, let's just give credit where it's due. I mean, this person, the lady, has chosen to stay behind and take care of the children, take care of the child. She has not complained. She has not run away from her responsibilities. She has given birth. And look, it's about time we look into how we can really, really make it a safe space, because we have had, all of us have had several cases of femicide, ladies being murdered by their husband. Quite unfortunate, all right. And now it is coming to a point whereby it becomes like it's a problem, and the lady is, even at her death, being blamed for having gone to choose that person, because for her, she should have gone elsewhere. But we're forgetting that she shows love. It is love. It's genuine love that she has shown, that she has seen also from this person, maybe at the early stages of it. And so she decided to go that direction. So, you guys, the reason also I felt the importance of addressing this is because when someone leaves someone to go to love another person, she has no control, or like, she would not go there hoping to be left behind as a single parent. She would not go there hoping to be dumped. It is not the wish of any person, totally. So it is just a matter of understanding that this has happened, and we are having a group of men nowadays who are not understanding the family values, or who do not respect marriage, who do not understand how to put their family together, right? And so they are easily swayed by, I think, selfishness, or just wanting more, or wanting to explore more, and they forget that they have a family somewhere that they should take care of. So we are right now having a generation of us who do not really, because it is the same kinds of people who end up murdering their spouses. I mean, because they do not understand the importance of putting their families together. So I think the main problem should be about addressing the problem, on how we can stay educated and stay informed of how we can run our families and seek assistance. Do not stick by, I've had a couple of people saying that they cannot approach a third party into their relationship, but I want to believe that it goes a long way in just putting you guys together, or like putting you in line and ensuring that you are at par, and you're meeting your expectations as a wife and as a husband. So it's a matter of, let's come together and let's understand, let's be very intentional about informing and just educating and motivating families and encouraging it. I think we are right now not valuing, we do not know that marriage is an institution. We are just getting in and getting out as we wish to. And we feel like we are not even accountable to anyone, because anytime you want, and especially if you did not have, you got a lady as a come we stay, you did not pay her dowry, you did not like officiate your marriage in a church, or you do not have a marriage certificate, so you feel like you can dump and go pick another one, dump, go pick another one. So at the end of the day, it is not a matter of, I have not seen, and they are there by the way, but I have not had that. I do not have those huge statistics of ladies living with their kids out of no reason. In most cases, it's just this man choosing to, because they are not accountable to anyone. They have not gotten this person legally, so they decide to literally pick and drop as they wish, pick and drop. Guys, that is just not right. I mean, it's not even ethical. It's not. At the end of the day, you stand, and do you even feel proud of yourself when you're standing and feeling like you have achieved by picking and dropping as you wish? It doesn't work out like that. Let's have that family values, because ideally someone needs to be very intentional about saying, I am going to make sure that my family stays together. I am going to be very intentional even about the decisions that I make, the people that, and how I am even relating with people around me, so that they see me as a family man. It's important. And the pick and drop, again, what it does is that it just confuses you. You're like, where do you even stick? Where and how do you spend your time? And then again, it loses your focus. So, you guys, a lady choosing to go and stay with a man, it is not entirely her problem. Maybe it's his, all right? Because when she chooses, if at all she went there for the wrong reasons, maybe to, if the person is wealthy, if they're looking for the money, or if they're going there for all the wrong reasons, I know you get what I mean, then that's a problem. But if it's genuine reason, you went with love and with a lot of hopes, and you are so determined, and the other person is not like you are, then it is not your fault, ladies, that whatever has happened. It is not your fault. And may no one come and tell you that you have got to stay when it is hurting, or when the person is, man, the number of cases that we are hearing right now of people being murdered by their husbands is alarming. Here in Kenya, it is alarming, and it is not worth it. I mean, how are you even going to take care of those kids when you're dead? I mean, who is going to take care, or when you're in the hospital? There is no one. So it has got to be you, lady, who is taking care of that. And I constantly remind people that on this channel, or when we're talking about single parenthood, I am not encouraging anyone to become a single parent, or rather, I am not telling someone to leave their good working marriage to become a single parent. What I am doing is that I am comparing single parenthood and a toxic relationship, and you're like, yo, run and become, you'd rather just bring up your kids at peace, and you'd rather do that alive, and healthy, and not stay when this person is gonna harm you. You're gonna be in the hospital, and then again, even if at all you're working, you're not even concentrating. If you have a business, it's falling down. We have had those cases, you guys. We have had those cases. So if it's hurting you, it is no harm for you to just leave peacefully, do that and run. All right. But if it is okay for you, if it is working for you, it is very important for you to stick around. And if at all you notice that perhaps maybe you're having challenges in marriages, so when do not run away at every obstacle, or like at every challenge that you're facing, because you're having some of us who would leave their husbands because they no longer have a job. You leave your husband. If you're a lady, you're leaving your husband because perhaps maybe he's unwell, he's sick. You leave him because the family or the sister does not love you. Those are petty issues. But if you are things that you can actually sit down and your husband and talk about them, and be able to come to a conclusion on how you intend to move forward in that relationship, then it is worth the try. Just keep pushing and bring up your kids with your husband. If it is hurting you, run. Anyway, you guys, I think I just felt the need of addressing the issue that that particular quote that I started with, that ladies are very hilarious. They're gonna leave a man who's willing to make them a wife to go to a man who is gonna make them a single parent, and ideally, no one knows, no one can tell, no one is full aware that they are going to be made single parents. No one. It just happens. And when it happens, as a lady, as a strong woman, you embrace it and you move forward and you just gather all the courage, you push forward and you work hard for your kids, and become that person that you'd want your kids to be when they grow up. All right. So that has been it. Thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate. And if you have not subscribed or followed me, I would politely request you to do so. And I am going to be bringing you more of this. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm wishing you a lovely one.